YouTube, what's going on? KT Medic here, and today we're playing a little bit of Mosh Pit, Retreat Domination, and we're going to be talking about some Black Ops 3 kind of rumors and things that are going around, and I'll let you decide whether or not these are true. So, Reddit is abuzz with all kinds of stuff. First of all, being that Black Ops 3 is only gonna be for current gen consoles, so the Xbox One, the PS4. Now, personally, I don't believe that's gonna be the case, just because they haven't been out that long, and I really don't see them wanting to lose that much business with everybody having like 360s and PS3s and stuff like that. So that's my 2 cents. Take it however you want. So the next thing is the campaign looks great. Now, I haven't played it, so I can't say yes or no. I can tell you that the trailer looks nice, but that's about all I can say about that. I have heard from other YouTubers that have got to play it that the campaign is wonderful. Now, I don't know if that's going to be just on the current gen consoles, and then and the 360 is just going to be a little bit less awesome, but you can't ever really tell until you get to play it. So I'm just going to hold off judgment on that until I actually get to put hands on it and my eyes on it and see what I actually think about it. So that's that. So another rumor that's floating around is that the campaign is going to be based more on an open world, but still slightly linear, like previous titles. Now that would be kind of nice, but I've played a couple games that were like that, and it really kind of makes things difficult because it's hard to really tell what you're supposed to be doing and where you're supposed to be going. So I don't really know how I feel about that one, but we're just making a list here, so that's okay. And one thing we do know is that there's going to be jetpacks or some type of exo similar device, which I enjoy because I tried to play Black Ops 2 and I was just hopping around like a little bunny rabbit the entire game trying to boost and jump around and do all that, but you can't run from people, you can't strafe, and it's horrible. Now, I don't know if they're gonna have strafing. I don't think they're going to. As far as I know, it's just gonna be more of a boost jump than anything, but that's okay, we can make that work. Now, the next thing is supposedly, from what's being talked about, like in Grand Theft Auto or Grand Theft Auto 5, how you can switch players switch between players as you're playing the campaign. Now, that might be kind of cool, depending on how they implement it and just how all that comes together. So, another thing that we do know is that we're going to have wall running. We saw that on the trailer itself, and I just blew myself up. But there is going to be wall running, kind of like Titanfall. But I think the wall running could come in pretty handy. Could work out kind of cool. So the next thing on the list is that zombies will have standalone map packs. Now, does this mean that you'll have to have 2 season passes? Or you'll have to pay for both maps? Or the season pass will combine the 2 map packs? Or I'm not sure how that would work. It just kind of, how much money do they want to make, and how do they want to make it? Do they want to kind of make everybody pay twice for everything? I know some companies enjoy that, but is Treyarch one of those companies? I don't know. We'll have to just wait and see. And on another note, for zombies, Raven is supposed to be assisting with the zombie maps. That's what they're saying. I don't know. The only ones I know as fact is there will be some kind of boostability, and there will be wall running. Now, the rest of it is all speculation on my behalf. Going down the list here, the next thing is that there's going to be a custom map editor. Now, the word on the street is this will only be for private lobbies. Supposedly, you will have the ability to share these maps with your friends so everybody can see the wonderful maps you're creating. Now, I think that'd be pretty cool to be able to create your own maps and share them with your friends, have fun. I think that'd be cool, just to make up maps. If y'all wanted to make maps, we could play them. Just see kind of what kind of maps that y'all create, and we could see what happens. The next thing on the list is the Pick 13 should be returning. I personally like this system. It seems to work out pretty well. I hope they make it to where you can customize your classes a little bit more than usual, and you can put on kind of whatever you want, and they don't limit you to certain things and limits. If you want to have a lot of perks or a lot of attachments on your weapons, I would like to be able to do that. Now, will this happen? I don't know. but that's kind of what I wish for. So the next thing we've got is dynamic weather on all maps. And personally, I think it would be pretty cool to see that. It makes the maps a little less boring to play. It just gives them a little something extra. Now, I don't know if that'll cause issues with how the game's rendered and how well all that works, but we'll just have to see. There'll probably be at least some dynamic map elements, whether it be weather or just the map. But I don't know. It'd be something fun. I think I would enjoy it. Also, there's talks that Raid and Nuketown are going to be remade and coming back. Personally, I like Nuketown. I love that it's a small map. It does get kind of hectic sometimes and get a little crazy, but that's what made it fun. It was just an in-your-face map. Everybody was everywhere all the time, but it was a lot of fun. I would like to see those maps come back. The next thing on the map front is that maps will be larger than the maps in Advanced Warfare. Personally, I don't want that to happen. I don't like big maps. It just makes you look for people, and I don't want to have to run around the map just to try and find somebody. I want to be able to be in gunfights almost all the time. It makes it a lot more fun, a lot more challenging, and that's the way I like to play. But that's just me. I know some people do enjoy larger maps, so if that's what you like, let me know. So the last thing that I found is that they're gonna have 16 versus 16 and 32 versus 32. Now, personally, I don't believe this is gonna happen. Maybe they'll have some type of ground war like in the previous Black Ops, but we'll just have to see. I don't want to have 16 versus 16 or 32 versus 32. Personally, I don't believe I would enjoy that. I didn't really enjoy ground war. I played it a few times. You have to have bigger maps for that to really be enjoyable. That's about it for the list I found. No! That's gonna do it for the list that I found. I just had this free-for-all stolen from me right at the end. But just let me know in the comments if you agree, disagree, if you think any of this is true or untrue. And if you enjoyed this video, like, favorite, subscribe. I'll see you next time. I'm KT Medic, and I'm out.